All right, back at it with yet another vlog check-in. Developing my projects, continuing to train for the race. I had a cool call today with the MS Foundation, and I'm trying to put together a project aside from the fundraising link with MS. I'm gonna link it below. I'm also gonna make a formal video about training for a 31-mile running race and also doing a fundraiser that I'm gonna be advertising to raise money for the cause. Normally when people do these crazy races, they raise money for some kind of cause, like they're trying to stop cancer or something like that. So I'm going to include that link below. I'm also trying to work on a video with the MS Foundation. Let's see what else. We also talked about the MS Foundation magazine and possibilities with that. So that's pretty exciting. I'm also trying to get more coverage and footage other than just like these vlog check-ins where I'm just seated down on these daily videos to try to make it more engaging and entertaining, trying to provide better B-roll. I gotta work on getting a wide angle prime lens. Right now I'm using the 50mm, but I'm kind of like limited because if I'm doing like a talking head shot, I gotta be far away with the tripod. But it's good for B-roll. Like if you wanna get more cinematic and have like good depth of field, it's just, it's important to have that. So I'm looking into different lenses right now. If you know of any wide angle prime lenses, like let me know. I definitely want to try that out. But in this video today, I want to talk about something that I think is a little bit more interactive, and it's something that I haven't really done on this channel yet. But right now I'm looking for a property in Florida where it's kind of big and it's wider. There's a backyard, there's a main house, there's a guest house. But essentially I'm in pre-production on an indie feature movie that's a thriller. And it really just kind of like revolves around one place. And there's one location where all of this conflict and drama and tension goes down, but it's like borderline single location indie film. And everything kind of goes down in this one place. I'm not gonna say the entire thing is single location because there are some other locations, but really everything goes down in this one vacation rental property that has a backyard, where they have a dinner party, there's a guest house where a tenant stays, and then there is a main house. And the title of the movie is called The Owner, but I'm trying to find someplace ideally in South Florida where I could film there on a shoestring budget, where I could do a low budget movie, and I can make the entire thing with a small cast and crew. But it's a really interesting suspenseful thriller idea. I mean, I work on a bunch of different projects. I like being creative, but I think this is just pretty interesting to work on because there's so many different things that happen. There's a few different twists and turns that I think make the script exciting, but I'm looking for a filming location where there's a backyard, where there's a guest house, and where there's kind of like a much larger main house where the owner actually is. So far I've been on Facebook groups. I need to check like the main websites like Peerspace or Gigster for some other filming locations, but I really need to look into that. There's some family and friends that I'm going to reach out to. Sometimes contacting people isn't always the easiest because they'll be very finicky. Like you'll have one conversation or one call with them and then it just gets passed along and then they don't follow up with you or something like that. Putting an indie film together is really difficult. There's so many different challenges that happen, but if you can pull it off and if you can make it well, you have this thing that you can add to your resume, your portfolio, where you can say, hey, I can actually make a full movie, or I can make a full show, I can make a full mini-series on YouTube. And I think if you're into film, and if you're a film geek like myself, that's something that you're going to be passionate about. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the filming location that I'm looking for right now. If you have any advice or any pointers for securing a location like that, let me know. I'm currently in post-production and editing a 22-minute short film that I shot last year in Orlando. Right now we're really stumped on the effects. The VFX and CGI is taking a while for the short film, but I like film. Again, it's very challenging, but it's also really rewarding when you can get it done and when you can actually like pull it off. So that's what I'm working on right now, trying to find a filming location, looking into some other different work opportunities, developing some projects, and that's kind of everything that's happened today on this Monday in the new week. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. And yeah, thanks for clicking on today's video.